And take a couple shoulder shrugs, bringing your shoulders up and then bringing them down. And make sure your feet are really on the ground for this one, and that you're relaxed in your arms and your legs. And then we're going to focus on like the low belly. So if you would just kind of put your hands right on top of your navel. And settle in. You can close your eyes. As you inhale, fill the chest up, your rib cage lifts. And as you exhale, feel the belly drawing in. It might be opposite of what you're used to breathing. So we inhale and exhale, contracting the belly. Just take a couple rounds of really focusing on lifting your diaphragm that sits underneath your lungs. And then the exhale is letting that diaphragm float down and the belly's getting smaller, sucking in. And the inhale is a lifting up. If you like to practice that Ujjayi breathing, unless your nose is stopped up like mine today, you may have to breathe through your mouth, but Ujjayi breathing is just in and out of your nose, and you may hear your voice, hear your sound of your breath coming out of your nose. And just take a couple more. And just cultivate awareness to your abdominal muscles. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, bring your hands off of your belly to your side. Sit so you're either in the middle of your chair or towards the edge, so make sure your feet are very stable. That's a big part of it. Relax your arms. Lift your crown of your head up, and we'll start by bringing our arms out to the side. So take them out and reach up as high as they feel comfortable to you. And then as you exhale, focus on that belly contraction where your belly is sucking in. The inhale, focus on the lifting of the arms, lifting of the ribs, the shoulders. As you exhale, relax and suck the belly in. Do a couple rounds of just really mindfully moving. Try not to rush it. One more round here. And as you lower your arms, relax. Take just a moment, notice how your arms, your shoulders are feeling today. Then we'll take our hands to your lap, to your legs. And we're going to focus on that lifting of the chest, drawing your shoulders down into your lower ribs. So hands on your lap. Inhale and lift up and just push your rib cage forward. Keep your elbows down in. And then exhale, come back to drawing in your belly. We're going to lift. Maybe you feel it just above your waistline. And then relax. Small movements. Inhale, like sticking your head out of a hole, looking up. And then looking forward. Inhale, chest lifts. Little baby back bend. Exhale, belly draws in. Let's do about 3 more of these. Lifting. Exhale to lowering, suck the belly in. Hopefully you didn't just eat breakfast. It's harder to suck the belly in when you have food in there. Do 1 more. Good. And then relax. If you have a yoga block nearby and you want to use it, you absolutely can. If you don't, no worries. We're just going to toe heel our feet close enough together so that our knees touch. And the reason for that is we're going to work on, again, this lower abdomen. And the reason we're working this part so much is because this part helps support the back. So feet close together, but relaxed. So see, when my legs are relaxed, they're apart. So now we're just going to inhale. And then exhale, squeeze your knees together like you're hugging it in, getting small. And then exhale, just relax. Inhale. Exhale. Again, think small movements, but meaningful ones. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do 3 more on your own, just really focusing on the squeeze, relaxing. This does work your abductors. And now relax your legs. I'm going to scoot back so you can see my legs here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to straighten out your right leg in front of you. Left knee will stay bent. And then lift and try to lift up your leg above your left knee and then lower it. Again, focus is on the low belly. Now you can point your toe, your right toes, and just lifting, extending through the hip, and just tapping down your toes or hovering over the floor. A couple more. These are, and if you put your hand where you're feeling it, it just draws attention to it. So some muscles become weak or what they call lazy, and they don't work as well. So if you feel nothing, And maybe your one side is compensating for the other side. And when you're done, bend your right knee, set it back next to the left one, and rest for just a moment. And then we'll try the left foot. Left foot goes out, knee straight. And again, you can put your left hand on your left hip side here, and then lift and just lower. Try to straighten out your left leg. Slow, concentric movements. Breathing. Do one or two more here. And then when you're done, set your foot back down. And bring your hands to your side. Sit nice and tall, feet anchored to the ground. And now we're going to come into our forward fold. Inhale, extension up. Exhale, hands to your shins. And then lift your head up, draw your shoulders back, look up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, reach your arms up, press into the ground, hands come up overhead. Exhale, lower your arms by your side, slow and steady. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Hands down. Inhale, lift your head up. Shoulders roll back. Exhale, fold back in half. Inhale, reach your arms out. Pull yourself back up. Use your core. And lower your hands down by your side. So now you know where we're going. Do about 4 or 5 on your own, going nice and slow. Focus on your breathing. Focus on letting go, like as you fold, like letting all the air out. It's all about refinement. Each time you do it, you just try to find a little bit more space. It's all about breathing. Do one more round. Go slow. Enjoy. When you're done, lower your arms by your side. You can close your eyes if you like and just catch your breath. Notice how you feel. Just observe. And when you're ready, open your eyes And we're just going to let the right knee fall out and then bring it back in. So you're going to roll to the edge of your right foot and then it comes back. Or what they might call clamshell here. Just kind of letting the knee roll out. You have to move your feet like I just did. Wasn't at the right spot. And then if you want, you can try adding a little bit of resistance. So if you place your right hand to the inside of your right knee, and then you're pushing your hand into the knee, and then your knee's going that way, you're just adding in this resistance. It's not a lot, but it's enough to go, oh, I'm making it a little bit harder. So it makes the muscles in your legs work just a little bit more, having that little bit of resistance. And notice if you can't do it at all. If it's like once your hand is there, it won't open. That might mean that this side of this part of your hip is weaker. And a couple more. And just feel that resistance. And then come back to center. Relax your right leg. Sit back tall. We'll take the left hand to the outside of the left knee. And the same thing, we're just going to let the left knee fall out, going to the edge of your left foot, and then it's going to come back in. Now, the hand on your knee is just to apply a little bit of resistance. If you're like, whoa, I can't do it, remove the hand. But just notice, observe. Go slow. A little self-assist with the hand. Couple more here. One side feels totally different than the other side to me. But we want to try to get those in balance. So if one side's weaker, you may want to do like a couple extra reps on that side just to kind of get that body part more awake, more in line. And then when you're done, just come back to sitting up. Roll out your wrist to reset them. And then we're going to place the backs of our hands to the inside of your knee. This is also going to work your shoulders a little bit. So you're going to bring your knees together as you're pushing your arms out. And you can take your feet a little bit more apart if you like. You are in an incline. Try not to hunch, but to lift up. So your shoulders stay down. And you're going to inhale. And then exhale. Try to bring your knees together as you push your hands into your legs. You're just trying to add a little bit of resistance, like clamshells. We're just trying to, you've probably been to the gym where they have that machine that does this too, but you can do it at home. Just squeezing in, and then exhale, letting the knees roll out. Squeeze it in, and letting the knees roll out. Squeeze in, and out. Do about 2 more. Good. And then when you're done, release your hands, sit back nice and tall and relax. Take your arms out to the side. Crisscross your right arm underneath your left arm. Give yourself a little hug. And then point your elbows forward. And then we're going to draw a circle with your elbow. So this is working on your spine. Just feel a nice little flow of energy of your body moving. Just creating space. And do one more circle around. And notice which direction you were going. And then come back to center. Open your arms back out. And then lower your hands down. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale your both arms out. As you do that, lift your right leg, balancing on your left foot. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Take your right hand down, reach up with your left arm. And inhale back to center. Exhale, lower your arm, lower your right leg. Inhale, arms go out, left leg comes out. Exhale, left hand goes down, right arm comes up. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Right side, inhale, arms go out, right leg extends. Right hand reaches down, left arm reaches up. See if you can spread out your right toes. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms out, left leg extends. Lower your left arm, reach up with your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower. One more round to each side, but take your time. You do you. When you're done, just pause, maybe even close your eyes and relax for a moment here. Now when you're ready, we're going to come to standing to the seat of your chair. So for the seat of the chair is going to face you. We'll step back away from our chair to come into some forward folds where our hands land on the chair. If the seat of the chair is too low, stack a book or a pillow or something on top of it to make the seat come up higher. If the seat's too high, use a stool or something that's closer to the ground. So you get to decide the height you want. And look down at your feet. Make sure that your feet are anchored down. We want to feel like our feet are parallel. They're not turning out or turning in a certain way. Relax your shoulders down to start. Gaze is forward. Inhale, extension, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Tuck your chin in. Slight bend in the knees, and then inhale your arms back up. Exhale, lower your hands down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Inhale, bend the knees to rise. Exhale, lower your arms. Do 4 more on your own, taking your time. It's all about the breath. Try to bring your arms up with your ears. One more round. When you're done, just lower your arms by your side. Take just a second to observe. And then we're going to do the one leg forward fold. So for this one, you'll step your right foot forward, left foot stays back. Try to turn so that your hips are both forward. Your left toes can go out some so that you feel like that foot is like anchored down. So you want to feel weight in the back left heel. We'll start with our arms down by our sides. And then inhale, bring your arms up. And soften in the knee as you come down to the chair. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, straighten your knee, bring your hands down by your side. Inhale, you can go bend into the knee if you like. Exhale, hands to the chair. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, straighten your knee, bring your arms down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down, chin tucks in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms. Do 2 more on your own. When you've finished, step your feet back together. And just notice how one leg feels, how the other leg feels. Maybe you need to shake it out. And after you've had a moment to kind of relax, we'll step the opposite foot forward. Left foot goes forward, right foot stays back. Angle out your right toes to about a 45-degree angle. Both hips are facing forward. Hands start by your side. And we'll inhale, reach the arms up. As you do that, slight bend in the knee to open the front of the chest. Exhale, hands to the seat of the chair. Chin tucks in. Press into your feet and reach your arms back up. Exhale, lower your arms, straightening your left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower your arms. Now that you've got the sequence, do 5 more on your own. Just really concentrate on your breathing. Slow and focused. Sometimes when things get quiet, you'll notice that your brain may start to have conversations with itself. That inner dialogue. When you're done, step your feet back. It's just that awareness of the inner dialogue. When your brain stops to think about something else, like other than what you're doing, that's awareness. That moment you realize you're like, oh, I am no longer present. My mind is over here, but my body's right here. And that's what you're trying to cultivate as you move through your yoga practice. It's really just staying present, really feeling when you check out and go somewhere else. That's the time most people get injured because they're not paying attention to what they're doing. So paying attention is a big part of what a yoga practice is. Let's come behind the chair now. So that if you want to walk around it to the back side of it. And now I want to work on our gluteus minimus and the sides of our hips, down the sides of your legs. So if you stand tall, but shoulders relaxed, shift your weight to the left foot, bring your right foot out. And we're just gonna make little tiny pulses up and down. Again, remember to draw in your belly. So a little faster. Slower is harder. If you want to go real slow. And then slowly set down your right foot. Relax both legs for a moment. Gaze forward. And then smile and take it to the left side. So when we smile, we're telling us it's not that bad. So left leg lifts and lowers just like we did on the right. Slow, medium pulses. These are harder than they look too. And then when you're done, just settle both feet. Relax. Now walk, come back just as far enough so you can still touch the chair if you need to for that balance. But we're going to take your right foot pretty much to the outside of the right chair leg. And then I just want you to drag it back into like a little half circle. Or maybe it goes around to behind your left foot. Just kind of dragging the toes until this hip comes back. Dragging it, half circle back. If this was sand, you'd be putting like a little line in the sand. Let's do one more here. And then bring your right foot next to your left foot, stand up. Breathe. Now we hold on again to the chair. Step your left toes to the outside of the left chair leg. And then half circle, bring your left foot behind you. And then back. So you're just kind of pulling back this hip. If you can see, it kind of goes back. And you do as much as it feels comfortable in your body. One more here. And then back to center, pause and rest. And take your hands off the chair for a moment. See if you can control your breathing so it slows down. Right, now hold on to the chair. Feet slightly apart. I'm going to turn this way so you can see. And we're going to bend your knees, bringing your knees over your toes, belly's in, and then straighten. So again, to the side view, it's just bending, little squats, and straightening. Lots of pops like you're in my knees on this one. Go slow. The inhale is when you straighten your knees. The exhale is when you go down. See if you can do it without the chair. Do one more. And then relax. And come back and have a seat. You move into our piriformis stretch, which is figure 4. So if you would, just lift your right knee up, give it a little squeeze in. Now you could take it out to the side. And maybe do that a couple times, just kind of rocking it open and close. And then see if you can get your right ankle on just above your left knee. If this is not accessible to you today, come down here where your ankle is over on top of your other ankle. But if you can't, even if your knee is up here, that's okay, because it just depends on how our hips are shaped. And maybe wiggle in your seat just a little bit, see if you can get a little bit more comfortable. If your foot, right foot is on top of your left knee, flex it. So this foot is active. And then again, try to keep your spine straight, and then we'll hinge at your waist, bringing yourself so that the back is straight, but the shoulders are coming forward. And if you like, you can kind of lift your head up. Don't lift it back, but just lift it up. Relax the shoulders down. And breathe. Take one more breath here. Slowly lift your shoulders back over your hips. Lean back and extend out your right foot. Circle out your right ankle. And then return your right foot to the ground. Lift up your left knee. Bring your left knee into your chest. Give it a little hug towards you. And then open it out to the side and maybe close it a couple times. And then lift up your left ankle, place it on top of your right knee, or crisscross down here at your right ankle. Sit tall. Straighten your back, flex your left foot. And then just gradually exhale and lean yourself with a flat back towards your shin. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly lift your head and shoulders back. Extend out your left leg. Circle out your left ankle. And then lower that foot down. Bring your feet wider than your hips. And we're going to make a big moon up over your head. So make a big circle. And then exhale, make a big circle on the bottom. Inhale, big circle overhead. Exhale. Oh, my internet's unstable. One more. Reach up. And lower. Stay here holding on to your shins, or if you've touched the floor. And take just a couple breaths here in a forward fold. Forward folds aren't good if you have a runny nose, just so you know. All right, when you're ready, take your time, chin tucks in, roll up, sit back into neutral. Bring your feet back together and lean back. And place your hands back on your belly. And you can close your eyes. Without forcing, just draw your awareness back inwards. Focus on your breathing. Try to relax the muscles in your face. and foster a sense of compassion for your body, some acceptance, especially if you have body parts that may have betrayed you or have not felt good lately. Notice a sense of safety, a sense of contentment, just being quiet and being still. And enjoy this inner peace feeling for the next few moments. It takes a very strong individual to sit with themselves and calm their storms, to heal their issues without trying to bring someone else into their chaos. Your journey into self-love is just that. It's your journey. And you're doing it. And gently start to rock yourself a little side to side. And take a good morning stretch to wake up your day. And bring your hands to your heart. I hope you enjoyed your practice. Be well. Namaste.